Gentlemen, it's 6 o'clock. Welcome to the Finance Committee meeting of the Common Council for the City of Hudson for Monday, June 15th. I'd like to call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is discussion and possible action on minutes of June 1st.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any changes or additions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Discussion and possible action on claims. You have before you a claims total on June 15th of $490,235.91. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion. You had all your information come to you before the meeting. Any comments, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 4, discussion, possible action on operator license. As you can see, the staff recommends contingent payment of any outstanding debt owed to the city by the and approval by the police department to issue 23 regular operators licenses for the period of June 16th, 2015 to June 30th, 2017. Let's take that one by itself. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And also to approve 7 temporary operators licenses to be used July 2nd, 2015 to July 5th, 2015 to the Hudson Booster Days event to the following people. And temporary operators license at the Spirit of St. Croix Arts Festival on September 26th and 27th, 2015.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favors? Say aye.
Aye.
Favors? All those in favor? Thank you. Okay, item 5, discussion, possible action on bids submitted for the 2015 street improvement projects. Tom, you're our person today?
Person of the day, yes.
Yes, you are.
So we've submitted our bids for 3 street maintenance projects: crack filling and flex patching, slurry seal, seal coat. Total monies available for these projects as of 6/15 is $225,000. We're requesting to reallocate some money that we had set aside for up at the city garage for stormwater project, and we feel that until we get a better handle on design and do a total reevaluation of the whole city garage for stormwater improvements. Sorry. That we could probably put that project on hold and use that $35,000 toward street projects.
Okay.
Bids came in for the 3 different projects, and they were all bid out separately. And crack filling and flex patching came in at $186,984, Farner Asphalt. And slurry seal, we received 1 bid for $15,225.30. Seal coating, $62,790. It's apparent we don't have enough monies for all of these projects due to the cost of these the bids. We're recommending that we award the crack filling and flex patching for $186,984 to Farner. Slurry seal, $15,225,000.30. And we were going to consider deducting a couple projects off the seal coat project, but it's over 20%, and it has to be rebid.
Okay.
So at this point, hopefully we can approve the seal coating, crack filling and flex patch, and the slurry seal, and then rebid the
Seal coating.
seal coat project.
Okay.
We were $13,000 short for the total project for seal coating, so.
Okay. So also on there, Tom, is any additional engineering salary, city benefits will be related to the project, will need to be allocated? Have you done that at all?
Yeah, and I talked to Tom Sifko about that, and I know Neil and Devin talked a little bit about that. I think to date, he has like $3,500 for these three projects. He felt that by the time we get contracts and some of the legal fees, he should be probably another $1,000.
Okay, so
That should total around
I
$4,500.
think we can probably reevaluate it better once the next project's rebid to see how much room we have, and then we'll have, Tom will have a little bit more time into
Okay.
it.
Sounds good.
So, what's your pleasure?
I just have a question. Am I correct that the original budgeted amount was 221,000 for this project or not?
Yes.
Yep.
It
Well,
wa-
and we had
no,
some other monies, but we allocated some money for spray patching.
It was,
Wasn't that-
let's put it, it was 221,000, but then what we found is there were some errors that were made in allocating Tom Sifko's time, and that got reclassified to the 2015 mill and overlay project, so that bumped it up to where it is now 225,000 that Tom referenced.
Okay. And do you have why the discrepancy between what we budgeted and what
Some of the,
explanation?
Cost estimates that, we received earlier for some of the crack filling projects were based on projects without prevailing wage. So then we are, by state statute, anything over $50,000, we have to have prevailing wage. So that bumped it up, I guess.
So we,
Go ahead.
so we're not done, we're gonna rebid because it's over 20% for that.
Voting.
The seal
Because
coating.
I'm concerned if we don't do something with Vine Street, we need to keep that process. That road's getting worse and worse as we go. I just wanna see something done. So you're going out to bid again for that, will that be done this year?
Vine Street?
No.
The portion of Vine Street that was gonna get seal coated was from 9th Street up to Wisconsin. And that's what we flex patched and crack filled last year. This was to bind everything together, so we can put that off, a year or so if we have to. But from 9th Street down to 1st Street is where the road is really in poor condition. And we do have monies for engineering on that, but and I think we're gonna discuss it tomorrow night at the Public Works, is the funding for that project. We're talking, close to $3 million. So that's, where that money and when that's available, that's up to be determined.
So at this point, if we could get someone, if you feel comfortable that we leave everything, the 186,984 for crack sealing flex patching and 15,225.30 for slurry seal. The rest, the seal coating will be rebid. Is that correct?
And then whether or not you want to reallocate the funds, that 35,000 or not. Whether you want to do that tonight or wait until,
What's the 35? Oh, well, let's, we don't need to do it tonight.
No.
Let's see what our bids come in at, huh?
Okay.
Unless anybody wants to. You don't think that, that part's gonna get done this year then?
What, Vine Street?
Yeah. The
Seal coating.
seal
oh
coating.
yeah.
Yes, yeah,
There'll just be a
absolutely.
little bit of a delay because we have to rebid.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't you feel, Tom, we can get it done this year? The seal coating?
The only thing with seal coating, we wanna, make sure that we get it done probably, before too late in September, if we
Yep.
start rebidding, I don't know if it gets too late, I don't wanna get into
Well,
September.
we gotta
It's just-
publish again and go through
Yeah,
that routine.
there's a
so-
good chance we can get a couple streets done, but, we'd just put a completion date by the end of August. I think
Yep.
that's what we had, was August 28th.
Can we suspend our policy on that allocation of 20%?
No, it's
State?
not actually,
that state?
under the city's policy, it's by state statute, and there's really no basis, statutory authority for reducing the contract, but there is statutory authority for increasing only by 15%, so that's where anything over that, I think, would be a substantial change.
And I think the theory behind it is not that necessarily we're changing it, but someone else, I would have bid on
Yes,
it.
if it had been
If you wouldn't have
smaller.
had those, I don't know if that's true
Yeah.
or not, but
Yeah.
someone could come back and say, well, I might have done that.
Is there any chance the next item on the, agenda is talk about the
We have to-
heating and
We gotta
ventilation
vote on
system?
this one first, but
Okay, I'm just saying that,
Well, I'll move we approve under staff recommendation and then that we rebid the seal coating.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other discussion?
I just want to make clear that your motion is for the crack filling and flex patching and the slurry seal coating to be,
Yes.
Rebid it.
Rebid.
okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, Mr. Tom, the next one is the possible action on bid submitted for the city HVAC repairs.
This is for the installation of and replacement of 9 furnaces and air conditioners in City Hall, along with a new furnace, separate standalone heating cooling system for the server room, along with some dehumidification systems for the lower level for air quality, and for some reducting of some of the ductwork in the lower level of City Hall. 3 bids were received. Sylvander Heating from Red Wing was a low bid at $95,900. We have capital funds available at $152,369. So we'd like to recommend to accept the Sylvander Heating bid in the amount of $95,900.
It was in our capital budget, wasn't it?
Yep, 152.
Yeah,
Okay.
2013.
What's the guess on the software upgrade?
Part of, the software after, is outdated, and due to some software upgrades in our security systems, our current software doesn't, we have to do everything manual, so we, would need a new software program. They're saying under $4,000, probably $2,000 to $3,000.
Okay, so not huge.
But we'll follow the procurement policy once we figure
Okay.
it out.
It's not like 20 or 30,000,
No.
yeah, it's small. Okay, just curious.
Good question.
I'll move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Discussion possible action on a temporary class beer license for the Hudson Area Chamber of Commerce Tourism Bureau for the Spirit of the St. Croix Art Festival. You see the application in front of you. Does anyone have any questions?
I'll move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? How many years have we been doing this now? 3 or 4, or has it been longer than that?
I think the first one was, I want to say 6 years, maybe.
Okay. All right.
6 or 7.
Any other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Discussion, possible action on amusement device owner application. You see that in front of you, received from July 1st, 2015 to June 30th, 2016, Superior Vending. The application is on file with the clerk's office and has been sent to the police department for processing.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 9, a discussion and possible action on a taxi cab license. This is a annual renewal, and this goes from July 1st, 2015 to June 30th, 2016 for Magna SMV Transport and Taxi LLC, doing business as Magna Taxi Cab. I think they,
I'll move to approve.
is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then we have some taxi cab, if we have a taxi cab license, we need taxi cab driver's license to go with those.
That's a good
For the
thing.
same period of time, from July 1st, 2015 to June 30th. And you see the name there, approval of the Hudson Police Department and any outstanding debt owed to the city.
I'll move to approve.
Is there a second?
Sure.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Next is Chief Eby has got discussion and possible action on a critical care ventilator for St. Croix EMS. Chief Eby.
I am looking for your approval to get the ventilator that we need to provide the critical care services that we have. We recently got certified critical care and have a bunch of our medics certified critical care, and with that, we knew we were going to need some equipment to be upgraded. And actually, the only thing we have left right now was just the vent. So we're looking to get that. The one that we want is a military grade one, and it's come very highly recommended, and we have it available now. So we're just looking for approval of it. And we're doing the ventilator plus a 4-year maintenance service contract for a total of $10,230. It was approved in our budget. We're just coming forth for you guys now for approval, and then also requesting a waiver from the procurement policy due to we only have one person that actually sells and distributes and makes them and everything, so.
Okay,
I'll move to approve a waiver and approve the bid.
is there a second?
Yeah, I'll second.
Discussion.
Can you just quickly remind me what critical care certification means?
Right now, it means that the paramedics that we have on staff, the ones that went through the critical care course, including myself, are allowed by the state of Wisconsin to perform some more advanced skills than what we were already allowed to do. A lot of them are related to medications, but there's 2 procedures that we can do. One would be monitoring a chest. I'm drawing a blank right now. Chest tubes. So people that have a deflated lung, that once they reinflate it, then we can monitor that for them.
Cool.
And then one of them is inserting a line in through one of the arteries up by your collarbone up here and being able to monitor that as well. So it's much more advanced, but a little scary,
Yeah, for sure.
fun all at the same time, so.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Chief. Any items for future agendas? Not, I make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.